So over the weekend, Donald Trump, of course, called for his supporters to show up and, quote, peacefully protest his criminal trial. He bemoaned the fact that they are not allowed to do it on the steps of the courthouse. They instead have to go to a separate area to protest for him. But nevertheless, he said, there's protests all over New York. You guys got to show up and support me. And some people heeded the call, and a group of roughly 5 people showed up to support Donald Trump to protest his prosecution. You can see the picture. They've got it all cordoned off, right? Got to keep the people safe. And it's literally a handful of people. That's it. Those are the people who saw Donald Trump's post on Truth Social over the weekend and said, oh boy, he needs me. Here I come. And then they got there and like, wow, okay, I guess it's just us, right? Well, this did not go unnoticed by Donald Trump. And he was furious about the fact that when he walks out of the courthouse, he sees these 5 people across the street because, for the record, that's where they are contained to. They may not be on the steps of the courthouse, but they're literally right across the street from it. Trump sees this, gets angry, goes back to his home, gets on Truth Social and says this. The Palestinian protests at Columbia University have closed the college down, but the area surrounding the courthouse in downtown Manhattan is closed up like a drum with New York City's finest police all over the place. Why not send some to Columbia to protect Jewish students and others the university would then not have to shut down? Republicans want the right to protest in front of the courthouse like everyone else. Republicans have the right to protest in front of the courthouse because they're literally across the street from it, which by definition is still in front of it. They just can't block the steps, okay? It's a courthouse. Business is being conducted there. It is not public property. It belongs to the state. So they're just across the street. And you can compare yourself all you want to those protests taking place at Columbia University. But, you know, whether you agree with it or disagree with it, you got a lot of people that are passionate about something, unlike your criminal trial, which nobody is passionate about. And that's what's driving you crazy. Oh, the police are here keeping everybody away. No, they're not. The police are there just to make sure that nothing bad happens, and you can't fault them for that, seeing as how last Friday a guy set himself on fire outside the courthouse. So yeah, that's a pretty big threat. We don't know what these people will do, especially if they were to show up in the large numbers that you were hoping for, but instead you got 5, maybe 6 people at one point, and that's it. And that, of course, is what is driving him insane. Donald Trump believed before this trial started that all hell would break loose when it began. And we all knew at the time that Donald Trump was saying that because he wanted his supporters to unleash hell, unleash their fury. But nobody showed up. He doesn't have the love and support that he thinks he has. He doesn't have the sway over these people's lives anymore that he once had. You know, the guy who inspired a bunch of people thousands of people to get all riled up and storm the Capitol, that guy is gone. Trump does not have that same influence over these people, and I think, honestly, the Capitol riot is a big reason for that. They know that, hey, when we get together in large numbers, we do stupid things, so maybe let's not do that. And it is driving Donald Trump insane.